Thursday once again on Q101. That means Better Know Ascent Thursday. My guest from your Merritt Centennials, it's Mathieu the Goose Gosselin. Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you, buddy?
Good.
Thanks for coming on the show.
No problem. It's a pleasure.
So I know that you answered this for Jared in one of the intermissions, but let's hear it again. Where did the name the Goose come from? Why do they call you the Goose?
There's no relation with the word goose, because goose doesn't mean anything in French, and I'm from Quebec City, so I speak French. I think it's more related to my last name, really.
Just because it's Gosselin,
Yeah.
and they shorten it up to the Goose,
Yeah,
and they call you the
I guess,
Goose.
yeah.
The Canada Goose Gosselin. You know, Canadian geese are pretty lethal, man.
Oh,
They can be pretty vicious.
yeah, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, yeah, you got to look this up on YouTube. Put
Good, yeah,
Canada
I'll do it.
Goose videos, and it'll show you. They just walk up to people, and they attack
Really?
them and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're crazy, man. They can be nuts. So Mathieu the Goose Gosselin, he's a rookie this year, and we've been hearing your name a lot recently with those Jared calls, and he goes nuts when you score a goal.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that too.
So you're on quite a bit of a roll lately. What's been going right for you, you think?
Well, I've been playing with Risto recently, and maybe, I don't know, I get good passes from my line mates, and I just shoot the puck and it goes in. I don't know.
That's good. Yeah.
Nothing really changed.
I feel the same in my beer league, you know? When I go play some rec league, I'm in the right places a lot of the times, and I
Yeah.
get a lot of passes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have a good release. My release is stinky. So, I
gotta work
mean,
on
I
that.
should have 50 goals by now, but I think I have about, less than 10.
Yeah. Well, some games it's just going in for you, and some it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are a Schmelt this year, as I understand. That's
Yeah.
one of the sense words that
Yeah.
you guys use. You are a Schmelt, and that means you're a rookie. And so this is your introduction into the BCHL.
Yep.
How did you find out that you made it to the BCHL?
I went to a showcase in Boston this summer. I'm not sure. I think my coach there sent videos to Joe, because he knew I was searching for a place to play, and then Joe called me and asked me to come to the camp,
Yeah.
and yeah, I made it.
Yeah,
I
just
was
did your
pretty
stuff
happy.
on the camp and made the team.
Yep.
Right on, man. Well, we're happy to have you. We love hearing that call. When we hear the Goose scores, then yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
As a Schmelt, we understand that you can pick up some fines here and there.
Yep.
So are you in pretty deep right now?
No, I'm doing good actually. I just got fined for having my phone in the room.
Oh,
But yeah, I've had a couple fines about being too much of a good guy.
too much of a good guy.
Yeah. And yeah.
Well,
that's
they had.
pretty much it.
They were looking for an excuse to find you
Yeah,
something. I mean,
exactly,
we haven't
yeah.
got Goose yet.
Yeah. They
You're
want
too
my
much of a
money.
good guy, Goose.
Yeah. They want my money, I guess.
So you did have to pay into that a few times, and you had to answer to the judge, and the judge, as I understand, is the captain.
Well, it's all the 20s in the team. So
Yeah, the
there's six
okay.
guys.
The
Yeah.
vets.
Yep.
They all kind of act as one collective judge.
Yep.
All right. Well, you're staying clean though. You're not paying in there
No,
too much, so that's
no.
good.
Yep. It is.
One of the better Schmelts on the team as far as getting fined. So let's ask you some hockey questions. You are a hockey player,
Yep.
and we're just getting to know you for the first time right now.
Mm-hmm.
So who's your favorite team?
I like the Boston Bruins.
The Bruins.
Yep.
How does that go over where you come from in Quebec City?
Uh,
Do they like you over there because of that?
well, my dad was a big fan of the Nordiques,
Yeah.
so he hated Montreal, and he kind of raised me that way.
Right. Okay.
So-
So, and the Nordiques weren't around, but all you knew growing up is that you
Yeah.
hate Montreal.
Yeah.
So you had to pick something else,
Yeah.
and it couldn't be the Leafs because they kind of hate the Leafs there too,
Yeah.
right?
I like the Leafs though. I like their players, so I'm I like a couple teams. I'm not only for the Bruins.
Right. But
Yeah.
you have to choose a favorite, and the Bruins are your favorite. And who would be your favorite player
I like Mitch Marner.
of the Leafs?
Yeah.
There we go. Good answer.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm a
I-
Leafs fan, so
Really
yeah.
good. And
And what about Mitch Marner? Do you think you like the best? What makes him stand out to you?
he's really smart on the ice. I think we play a bit of the same style.
Okay.
Like he's really good. I'm not there yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, well, I think we're kind of similar. I'm just a small guy that likes to create offense, so
Yeah. So
that's
you're
kind of my role.
You're kind of like the Tasmanian devil out there,
Yeah.
like Mitch Marner is.
Yeah, I guess.
He gets really fast with that puck, so
Yeah.
it's a good guy to model your career
Yeah.
off of.
I have to get faster though to be like him.
Yeah, well, he's really quick.
Yeah, he is.
Mitch Marner, your favorite player. Boston Bruins, the Goose's favorite team. Now, your introduction to the BCHL this year. What do you think of Merritt Centennial's fans? It's a softball question.
I think they're great. We get some good crowds, and they're great so far.
When we're all led by one guy, you know him now. You've met him probably a few times by now. He's our team fan captain.
Yeah.
Jerry Dingleberry. What do you make of this guy?
He's just doing a great job getting the boys going in the crowd. I like him a lot.
I mean, we've heard before that he actually gets access to the dressing room and like in intermissions and stuff. So
Yeah.
was that a little weird? Like, do you think, because you expect to see the coach come in to give you a chat, but in comes a fan.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. He's just getting us going, and
Yeah, that was a little surprising though at first.
yeah, it was for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know him the first time, and
It's kind of like, who's this guy in our dressing room?
Yeah.
But then he fires you guys up pretty good.
Yeah, he
And
does.
He fires us, the fans, up, and that's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
it is.
And he says the louder we are in the stands, the better you guys play on the ice. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think that's right.
That's it, fans. We got to be loud. If we want the boys to play better, we get louder.
Yep.
Jerry Dingleberry getting some props from one of the Schmeltzes on your Merritt Centennials. That's the Goose. Another thing we do with the Merritt Centennials, we like to play tic-tac-toe. So we like to put you in the scenario of being behind the bench, and your three coaches are out there. It's sudden death overtime, and they do a play that you drew up for them. What is that play? How does the puck go in the net?
I feel like Matt Sampson would dump it in, and then Joe would get on the forecheck, get a hard hit on the D-man, and then Shawzy would probably, Brendan Shaw, sorry, would probably take the puck out of there and get a good rip on net, and probably Matt Sampson would get the goal on the rebound.
On the rebound?
Yeah.
Okay. Matty dumps it in at first.
Yeah.
You said, and the coach Joe,
Gets the
of course,
hit.
he's using his body.
Yeah.
He body checks the puck away from their D-man.
Mm-hmm.
Shawzy picks up the puck, gets that shot on net, and then Matty puts away the rebound.
Exactly.
Game over.
Yeah.
What kind of celly do you think happens after that? Matty?
By Matt, probably one knee on the ice and get the arm going.
The windmill?
I guess. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, yeah, we've heard that one before.
Yeah.
So have you seen him do that in real life? That's not
Not
the first
really. I know he likes to score goals in practice, so yeah.
Yeah. And that's this week's Tic-Tac-Toe, brought to you by the Goose, Gosselin. Now with hockey, sometimes this also comes superstition. Do you subscribe to any superstitions before you play a game?
Well, I'm always doing the same thing at the same time before the game.
Right,
When
you're
I
more
get
of
to
a
the
routine.
rink. Yeah. Always the same thing, and like I don't do any crazy stuff other than that, I think.
Yeah, so
Pretty basic.
yeah, yours is more of just a routine. You don't
Yeah.
really tape your stick a certain way.
Well, yeah, I guess when I don't play a good game, I change my tape job.
Okay.
That would be my superstition.
All right, so you have a bad game, and then that means you have to go from heel to toe?
Yeah, or change from white to black or
Oh, okay.
something like that. Yeah.
You change the color up. That's not too out there.
No.
I'll give you that. I'm sure you've seen something that's kind of weird in your
Yeah,
career. What's the weirdest thing that you've seen? It doesn't have to be on the Sens, just in your whole hockey life.
Yeah. When I was younger, there was a guy that I played with this guy for maybe 4 years or something. And when he bought new skates, he always had to, I think, sleep with those skates on for, I think it was 3 days in a row.
He slept with the skates
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, he had to. And I don't know why, but he just did it.
Okay, so he gets into his PJs and then he puts his skates back
Yeah,
on
yeah.
and gets into bed.
For 3 nights in a row, and then he was good.
I can't even have socks on when I sleep.
Yeah.
You know? It's
Yeah.
not comfortable.
Yeah.
And he can sleep with skates on. Wow. That's a weird one.
Yeah, it is.
Let's talk about your introduction into hockey. Go back as far back as you can remember. What's your first memory of hockey?
I think it was when my brother, he's 2 years older than me, and he started 2 years before me. And my dad just brought me at some of his games, and that's all I can remember.
So you were watching your brother's games,
Yeah.
and then
I knew I wanted to play.
As well.
Yeah, when I'll get, I think I was 4 or 5 when I
you
started.
asked your parents, and then you said, "Can I do this too?"
Yeah.
And take us down the road maybe a few seasons later. When did it be clicking to your mind that you were like, okay, I'm pretty good at this game?
Probably when there was some categories, because like when I started, there was only 5 teams playing against each other. When I got to 8 or 9 years old, I think, I was playing like rep.
Mm-hmm.
And
You already made the rep team at 8 or 9?
Yeah. And then I just started to realize that I was in the good players, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, you just started to realize, hey, I'm not bad at this.
Yeah.
And that's when you kind of started to push it a little harder, I guess. Eh?
Yeah, exactly.
When you realize that you're good and you're like, okay, now I got to get better.
Yep.
Now, another thing that the Sens like to do with us, this is a fun thing, they like to take us, the fans, inside the dressing room sometimes and let us know a word or a phrase that only you guys use among yourselves. Last week, actually, Risto told us about an action that you guys do at practice. So
about Fortnite.
Yeah, about Fortnite, exactly. Do you do that too? When
we do. Well, when we win, there's
the
some
shinny
games at the end of practice.
Yeah, you have a shinny game?
Yeah. When you win the game, you just silly like that in the practice, yeah. But other than Schmelts, some vets like to call us smelly piles.
Okay.
But
so instead of a Schmelt, they also call the rookies smelly piles.
Yeah.
So you're also a smelly pile.
Yeah.
Not as quite as nice as a Schmelt, I guess.
Well, I think Schmelts is...
it kind of means the same thing.
Yeah, kind of. Just a short for... Yeah.
So
couple things.
Yeah, basically rookies are smelly.
Yeah, that's what they tell us. Yeah.
So now we know what Schmelt is short for, and that's smelly pile, and we know that thanks to the Goose, Mathieu the Goose Gosselin on your Merritt Centennials. Thanks a lot for coming on. I'm going to tell you a joke before we leave here and see if I can make you laugh.
Okay.
Something that I like to do with the Sens here. I love telling jokes. It's my excuse to tell a joke.
Okay, yeah.
I'll bring up this with you. The superstition thing. It's a little bit weird. You know, people that can subscribe to that thing. It kind of caught me once. I'll admit, it caught me once. I remember there was a dream that I had one night. A really vivid dream. The number 7 appeared. And it was right there. Vivid. And I remember I woke up. When I woke up and I looked over at the clock, it was 7 o'clock. That's not that unusual, but it happened. I woke up and I got dressed and I went down. This is when I was living in Toronto there. I went down and I caught a cab, hailed the cab. When the cab showed up, taxi number 7. So I'm getting a little freaked out now. Like, oh, that number came up again. So I told the cab and I said, hey, let's go to the pony track. I feel like going to the pony track, betting on the ponies today. Have some fun there. He says, all right, you got it. He takes me to the pony track. When we got there, the fare, $7.77. Oh, that's pretty crazy. I just gave him $10, whatever. I go into gate number 7, into the horse track. Once I get into gate number 7, booth number 7. That's the one that people were lined up. There were about 7 people lined up. I wait in line. I'm looking at the board there. In the 7th race, there's a horse called Lucky 7. I said, I'd be a fool not to go for this. It has to be a sign. So I got up to the front, as proud as I could be, and I wanted to put all my money. I said, I want to put all my money on Lucky 7 in the 7th. I had about $700. Put it all down, and I waited for the race to happen. Finally, the race happens. On your mark, get set, bang! And what do you think happens? Gosh darn if it didn't come in 7th.
Oh my God.
Should have seen it coming, man.
I didn't see it coming.
I didn't see it coming either. Well, I got some laughs out of that. I'll consider that a win.
Yeah.
That's a big-time win right there. Back-to-back wins for Make 'em Laugh here on Better Know a Cent. And we end it this year by giving you the last word. It's a Sens request. What song would you like to play for us?
Probably go for a request for Zach Court. I'll go with Slow Hands by Niall Horan.
It's going out to Zach Court?
Yeah.
Slow Hands, Niall Horan. And once again, it's going out to Zach Court of your Merritt Centennials. And this is for you, Zach Court, courtesy of the Goose on Q101. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you.